All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla is playing a little bit of games with us. So if you are interested in buying a Model 3 or Model Y, you probably know about the $7,500 federal tax credit for electric vehicles, this massive incentive if you buy a Model 3 or Model Y. But it seems like Tesla is playing a little bit of games and changed the wording on their website. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on it and also why they changed it, a little bit of the backstory on what the heck is actually going on with it. Plus, I'll give you my thoughts on, because there's a little bit of a history lesson here on what happened last December, and we can try and infer from that. So we're going to get into that. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, which basically means just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best price rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We've got David. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So this is what just happened. So shout out to Sawyer Merritt for posting this. Tesla now states on their website that there will likely be reductions to the $7,500 EV tax credit in the US for eligible Model 3 buyers in 2023. So pretty interesting statement, right, that they've done, and they've put this onto the website. So you can see, if you go to Tesla.com right now, you'll see that the big banner at the top has been adjusted, and now it says available for Model 3 and Model Y, this $7,500 federal tax credit. Reductions to the tax credit is likely after December 31st. So to be honest, I think this is a little bit of a sales ploy, because Tesla's got to sell a bunch of vehicles by the end of this year. They've got to sell 1.8 million vehicles for the whole entire world. That's their kind of sales goal. So that is a little bit, could be why they are trying to do this. So of course you can read on a little bit more on here onto their more info. But on top of that, Tesla did send an email out to everyone regarding the referral program. If you haven't checked it out, check it out in the referral link down below in the description. But they also added this verbiage. The $7,500 federal tax credit will likely decrease after December 31st, 2023 for some models. New Model 3 and Model Y vehicles delivered by December 31st, 2023 still qualify for the credit. So a little bit of a wordsmith, right? And so if you don't know how this tax credit actually works, is you buy the vehicle now, and when you file for your taxes next year, you get an added extra refund, as long as you as an individual qualify for your income limits, as minimum like $75,000 W-2 income single, all the way up to $150,000 for a single income earner. We've made plenty of videos on the channel. If you don't know how that actually works, check out some of those videos that give you a full explanation and give you the exact website where you can do the math and calculations yourself. But certainly I feel like Tesla is doing a little bit of a sales tactic, because they know they've got to sell a bunch of vehicles by the end of this year. And so they're probably trying to tell people like, hey, you need to take your vehicle, take delivery of your vehicle now, because Model 3 and Model Y might not qualify for the full tax credit. And so if you don't know how that actually works, we've got this website here. It's bipartisanpolicy.com, and it goes into a little bit further into the EV electric tax credit based upon the Inflation Reduction Act. But you can see this is where it actually boils down to, because if you didn't know, the $7,500 federal tax credit is broken into two parts, $3,750 and $3,750. And both of those parts are based upon where the minimum percentage of the battery components are produced, and also the minimum percentage of the critical minerals. So we're in 2023 right now, and you can see the related percentages for those two categories right here on the screen. But you can see, and as you might have noticed, in 2024, it goes up to 60% for minimum percentage of battery components components manufactured in North America, and 50% for minimum percentage of critical minerals processed. So this is what they're basically saying, that, hey, these Tesla Model 3s and Model Ys, if you take delivery next year, it might not qualify for the full 7,500. There was portions of the year, maybe portions, or actually just of this year, where the Model 3 and Model Y didn't qualify for the full 7,500. To give you an example, the Model 3 standard range, the cheapest trim that it actually comes in, at one point qualified for only 3,750, and the other two trims, the long range and the performance, qualified for the full 7,500. But the thing is, though, if you're interested in buying a Tesla, you can actually save an extra $500, and you can do that by checking out the referral code down below in the description, because if you use our Tesla referral code, you can get anywhere from $500 to $1,000 off, plus 3 months of full self-driving. And that 3 months of full self-driving, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% confirmed on, but I'm pretty sure it's given to you as in loot box credits, so 10,000 loot box credits, which you can then use to purchase other types of accessories and things like that in the Tesla store. So I'm waiting on confirmation that if you got taken delivery pretty recently and got those loot box credits, let me know. I've got an old DM from someone that took delivery before him and got some credits. So let me know if that's how actually it is, but I'm pretty sure it actually is like that, unless Tesla's like forcing you to take those credits and pay like for the full self-driving, which hopefully they aren't, but because that'd be kind of weird. But definitely check out our referral code in the down below in the description, and thank you to everybody that's used our referral code in the past and in the future. But a little bit of a story time to give you some backstory on why Tesla could be changing this wording on this vehicle or on this statement, because they've got numbers to hit. And so if you probably weren't around, but we've been streaming almost every single day on Tesla buying content ever since about, I want to say like October of last year. And as you know, as we talked about a lot on this channel, Tesla works in quarterly fashions. And so last October and then November and then December was the end of Q4, end of the year for Tesla. So Tesla was pulling out all the stops to try and sell vehicles by the end of the year. And so at that time, what was on the horizon was that people knew that the 7,500 federal tax credit was potentially coming back for Tesla as the sales cap limits were lifted. And so a lot of people were trying to hold off and not buy their Tesla vehicle because they knew they might be able to get the 7,500 federal tax credit. And so what Tesla did on December 15th or around that time, they actually instituted a $7,500 discount on any Tesla Model 3 and Model Y that you can actually take delivery by the end of the month. They brought it to the Model S and Model X with a few days left into the year. And so Tesla could be doing something like that, because if you also didn't know, the electric EV tax credit does become point of sale. You can elect to have that discount be taken off at the point of sale when you actually take delivery. And so Tesla probably knows a lot of people might be looking to push that off, because of course getting 7,500 taken off the price of the vehicle immediately versus waiting for a refund check is a lot different. But that's where, if you're looking for a monthly payment with that 7,500 actually factored out, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet allows you to finance your Tesla and other EVs by allowing you to defer a portion of that loan all the way to the end, maybe that 7,500 federal tax credit, which then results in a lower monthly payment for financing your Tesla. Tenet can do this because they are a approved Tesla financing partner. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff that Tesla is trying to use those same tactics. So it's a little bit of a gamble. I certainly understand it. If you want to wait till next year, you certainly can. But just keep in mind that Tesla, there's nothing here that says that it's a firm date, but it does say reductions likely after December 31st. So let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And if you're looking for one-on-one customized support for buying your Tesla, if you have any questions or anything like that, you can definitely send me a DM in the Patreon app down below in the description. Ask me any questions about your buying situation and how you can get the best deal on a Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Water break. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks for supporting. We got a couple announcements on the channel. If you're interested in winning, we've got a giveaway kicking off this Friday, so definitely hit that subscribe. We're partnering with MAGBAK. They've got a brand new rim protector case for your Model 3 or Model Y. You might have seen it on YouTube and other Twitter posts, but we've got a rim protection kit for your Model Y or Model 3, a $300 value. You can potentially win it if you hit that subscribe and check out Friday's video for the giveaway on that. So we always post all giveaway announcements, all winners and everything on this channel, right? Or this page right here on the community page. So definitely check it out if you're interested in winning. In this next topic, a little bit of a PSA, but our favorite inventory tracker website now has locations back in. So I know if you've been going to this website, you probably got frustrated and not figuring out where these vehicles are because Tesla's got this funky rule where you must be in that same state on where that vehicle is at. So let's take a look at it and walk you right through it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So shout out to Waiting for Tesla, TJ and the team. You can now go to waitingfortesla.com and see a new refresh update. What's interesting here is this vehicle or this website says 164 Model Ys posted onto the website, but going to our other favorite website for Tesla inventory, Matt Jung's inventory site, you can see he is showing 323 Model Ys in actual inventory. But going back to Waiting for Tesla, you can see we now have enhanced visibility of where these Tesla vehicles are located, and you can actually see it's the street name and the actual city and state and everything like that. You can then go to the filter button, hit the actual location and see where all these vehicles could be located. My favorite way to use this site is using by the location filter, but more importantly, switching to only demos, because that's where you can see all the demo discounted inventory that could be actually out there, and you can get the best discounts on there for the vehicles. But right now might not be the best time to buy because it is the first month of the third quarter. So if you're looking for a deal, definitely stalk waitingfortesla.com. And my deal threshold is anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 off. Okay, $4,000 to $5,000 off with around 1,000 to 2,000 miles, plus all the other state incentives and factory incentives and things like that. But you can see there's plenty of vehicles now posted on this site with locations and actually enabled. And if you're looking to save an extra $500 off plus 10,000 loot box credits or 3 months of full self-driving, definitely consider using a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description, because if you use a Tesla referral code, you can get $500 to $1,000 off your Tesla vehicle. So first, what you got to do is click open the referral code down below in the description first, then head on over to waitingfortesla.com, find the exact vehicle you're interested, just like this Model Y long range with a $1,000 discount. Hit the reserve button. It's going to bring you to the Tesla website. Make sure you get this green check mark so that you know the referral code is linked up and ready to go. Then go ahead, place your deposit and be a happy camper and be patiently waiting for your Tesla. But thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the future. But shout out to Waiting for Tesla, always keeping up this great site and now showing the locations are now enabled in. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates to finance your Tesla. So definitely check out Patreon link down below in the description. Hello world. Don't believe about the credit BS from Tesla. Yeah, I completely agree. They're just messing with us because they need deliveries. So a little bit of a sales tactic, but not really, right? Because they know people are super in tune with the tax credit, the $7,500 federal tax credit. So they know that people are interested in waiting for that. Juan, thanks for coming in. Welcome back. Thanks, Raul. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you both are doing well. Warren, hi, yes, the same was in April 18th with the reduction of tax. Yeah, Tesla, they play the games. They know the game well. They know people are interested in this tax credit. And so they know that they can play the game and play on, I guess maybe it's fears on it, but not really, right? But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. In this next topic, Tesla just added another update to their vehicles, and now we have full wiper control within the steering wheel in the latest software update. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And shout out to Not a Tesla app. Tesla adds full windshield wiper control in the steering wheel in the software update. So it seems now, if you didn't know, you can have certain dial button, or is it a dial button, dial scroll button on the steering wheel when you are driving around, and now you have wiper speed control now added to the update. This is in the Tesla latest 2023.20 update, and it has the ability to control windshield wipers from the steering wheel. This latest enhancement adds another layer of confidence. That's the thing, right? This is always the great thing with Tesla. They were always trying to improve their systems on technology, and it's really like a very convenient technology at the end of it. So pretty cool stuff that Tesla has now added this. Let me know if you've been able to play with this feature yet or get the latest update. But one thing is, though, I always have a gripe with Tesla wipers, but hopefully this will be able to help us a little bit with being able to control the speed and all the different things. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link for the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Hopefully the audio is working well. I hope hopefully it's clear, crisp. I'm still trying to figure out all the EQ systems. So if you're an audio file and you know how to play with the meters and everything, definitely let me know. And if anybody's out there about to buy a Tesla or is about to buy a Tesla, definitely check out a Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description if you want to save some extra money. We got 3D Mats USA premium all-weather floor mat for your Tesla. We got REFERRAL, Jawa, and MAGBAK as well, all down below in the description, plus a bunch of all the other links that we talk about on this channel as well. So hopefully you find some value down below in the description. In this next topic, it seems like there is a inside leaked look of Tesla Cybertruck. We've been eagerly waiting, and maybe you've also been eagerly waiting for Tesla Cybertruck production as well. All we know is that potentially this could be coming out in the initial delivery in September for the delivery date. So let us take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis, so hit that subscribe if you're interested in Tesla content. So shout out to Matthias Fonz DK. It seems like someone has leaked a picture of the casting molds for the Cybertruck. Quote, this photo was uploaded to Facebook by an anonymous account who claimed to have received it from someone that works at Tesla Austin factory. It was quickly deleted after. So we can see right here, there's what, 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4. Maybe that's just 2 of the castings for the Cybertruck. We can clearly see there is an angled roof line like that. So this is definitely a Cybertruck casting or a Cybertruck spotting, but definitely cool stuff. Definitely see that they are ramping up production super quickly, and I can't wait to see, how many are they going to deliver in September, and what type of production ramp are they actually going to do. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the last topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. Support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Water break. Tesla windshield wipers work pretty well. Okay, yeah, it's hit or miss, I guess. I realize I can't use them when I'm kind of at a standstill because then the windshield wipers go everywhere. Oh, I guess I only really use them because California doesn't rain as much, but I only use them when I'm using the fluid solution to clean windshield wipers, and it just gets all over the place. Well, that could be because it's just a big piece of glass in the Model X and not really Tesla's fault at all. In this next topic, if you're in the New Jersey area, it seems like their EV incentives have been relaunched and pushed forward for another year. So let's take a look at it. Maybe you can help me out with this. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Saudi Merit. New Jersey today announced the launch of year four of the state's popular Charge Up New Jersey EV incentive program. Current rebates $4,000 for EVs up to $45,000 and $1,500 rebate for EVs for $45,000 to $55,000. Here's the actual website or from the press release from netnj.gov, but that makes it pretty sick. I mean, this program is called Charge Up. So if you're looking for the exact details, you can probably put that in the Google system and see the actual website. But $4,000 for EVs up to $45,000. I mean, the Model 3 standard range is definitely under that as an MSRP price. So $4,000 plus the $7,500 federal tax credit plus a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description where you can get an extra $500 off. Let's just do the math on that, because that brings it to a very nice purchase price. On top of that, you can use waitingfortesla.com where you can find inventory vehicles that could potentially be out there with an added extra $2,410 discount. So $37,830 minus the $500 referral fee minus the $7,500 federal tax credit minus a $4,000 state of New Jersey incentive for EVs. That brings it to a purchase price before fees, taxes, or anything like that at a purchase price of $25,830. I mean, that is definitely pretty nice. If you're interested in buying a nice daily driver and use all the different incentives and anything like that, that is not a bad deal at all. But of course, the one thing though, this is potentially an older vehicle because we've got this Model 3 Highland on the near future. So if you're okay with having the older iPhone, which my iPhone's like almost two generations old at this point, so I'm okay with it, but I can certainly understand how there could be many of you out there that always want the latest and greatest, because at the same time I also want the latest and greatest. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live comments, but before we do that, this video is sponsored by my Patreon link. If you're looking for someone to ask any questions about buying a Tesla and how to get the best deal or even the best financing, you can actually join the Patreon link down below in the description where you can ask me questions one-on-one or even schedule a call with me. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.